The science isn't there, and it's not going to be there tomorrow either.
Of course marijuana has legitimate medical value. I mean, there's no question about that. The FDA came out with a statement saying that marijuana's got no legitimate medical value. They were just being political and dishonest about that, and they were criticized up the gazoo. What they meant was that there were no what are called phase 3 final clinical trials of the sort that pharmaceutical companies have to do to get a drug finally approved. But in fact, there's oodles of evidence about the efficacy of marijuana as medicine.
It is not possible that any disease would ever be treated with smoked marijuana. Smoking is an unhealthy, dangerous, destructive drug delivery system.
Smoking your medicine may be an unusual way of taking your medicine, but it works, and the reason so many people do it is because it works.
It's just dumb. It's medically stupid. Why are people going to do that?
I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in October of 1994. So I graduated nursing school in 1992, and in 1994 I got diagnosed with MS, and in 1998 I had to leave a profession that I loved. I'm sorry. Okay. So anyway, so I only got 6 years out of it. With multiple sclerosis, they haven't figured it out what causes it, but it's an autoimmune disease, auto meaning self. So what happens is your self attacks your immune system. They don't know why. I might have tingliness in my left hand 1 minute. My vision might be affected another, although that's been good lately, thank God. You know, and then my legs are hurting, which is, at this point in time, my biggest thing is pain and burning. I am on a lot of meds. Currently, I take not only the shot, the interferon, which is every other day, and I've been doing that for 11 years. I take Imuran in the morning. I take baclofen and Neurontin both 4 times a day each. And I take Wellbutrin, which is an antidepressant. I take that twice a day. And Detrol and Ditropan, which are urinary medications. Because I do address every symptom with my neurologist. We treat every symptom with pharmaceutical, and yet you don't get total relief. You know, they do work. I'm not disputing that they work. But does it work fully? No. My son learned a lot about medicinal marijuana. And so he gathered some information and he came to me and said, gee, Ma, you know, have you ever thought of this? I was willing to try it, give it a chance, but I didn't want to break the law. I didn't want to have to feel like a criminal, like, oh, I'm sneaking and God forbid I get caught. Now it's legal in Rhode Island.
Rhonda O'Donnell, who suffers from multiple sclerosis, became one of the first people to turn in her application to register for Rhode Island's medical marijuana program, a program that was established after the General Assembly made it legal for certified patients to use the popular drug for medicinal purposes.
This is where people get the lines crossed sometimes. It's not legalizing marijuana for everybody at all, just for medical purposes with the doctor's recommendation.
Are you the first one in Rhode Island to get the license?
I think I am. I was the first one to apply, and I picked it up last week, so I officially have it.
Well, that's
you want to see it?
Sure.
1 second. Okay, there
you go. Look at this.
Yeah.
Now they issue it from the state?
You go right to the Department of Health. Hello! Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day! Hey! Dad? Good. Oh, I can smell it from out there.
Happy Mother's Day. And this is for you, sister.
Oh, thank you very, very much.
I got kissed too. Thank you, thank you.
Today is the first day that I'm going to try marijuana for medical purposes. I have some marijuana product I've actually had for a little while, and I will try it and see if it can help with my stiffness and burning and pain.
It's very hard for me to see my daughter suffering, and I can't do anything about it. So I'd be pleased if this helps you, and a lot of other people.
My mom is my rock. She's been a trooper. I mean, I don't know. You're strong.
So the whole medical marijuana movement helped transform the imagery of the marijuana user from the tie-dyed teenager, dropout, smoking a joint, to an ordinary American using this stuff as medicine. Might be your aunt or your brother, or somebody living with AIDS or multiple sclerosis or cancer.
You have to learn.
And that's why the debate, I really think the debate is evolving, and it's becoming less and less about marijuana and more about the symbolism of smoked marijuana, right? There's something about the smoked marijuana that the reactionaries in political power today identify with the rebellious 60s and the indifferent 70s. It's about the bigger culture war that's going on in America today and about how marijuana gets tied up in that bigger struggle.
Okay, can you smoke marijuana, grassweed? And a pot headed straight? Gotta go, Wallace.